welcome back to another episode this week. It's been a very long week, let alone a long year, but we're going to get into our expenses. And I know I spoke about this briefly and we tried to eliminate certain expenses, but now I want to show you how to manage those expenses you can eliminate, like how much should your rent be and how much should your car be and things like that. So let's get into it. So for the universal budget rule that I discussed before in previous videos, you know that the needs are at 50%, the wants are at 30%, and your savings is at 20%. We're going to use these three standards in the upcoming example. So let's say, for instance, your monthly income is at $3,000. So according to statistics and things like that, usually your rent should be 30% of your income. So being that we have $3,000 coming in each month, that means our rent is at $900. And then typically, according to statistics, we have the average car payment plus insurance is about 15% of your income. So that puts that at $450. So between just those two items, you're already at $1,350 spent towards your needs and 45% used already of that 50% budget that you have set aside for your needs. That leaves you with 5%, $150 to last you for the month for your needs, aka your groceries, your cell phone bill, or any other debt or loans you may have that you have to pay every month. That leaves you with just $150 to go towards that, which really isn't realistic. So that's why it's important to look at things as percentages when you're trying to determine if you should spend that or not. Because if you look at $450 for a car in total, you're like, oh, that's not too bad. $450, I can do that. But when you start putting it in a combination with your rent and things like that, you see that the percentage goes up. So now, if we want to balance this out, we're going to have to take some percentage from our wants because we never want to take from our savings. You want to leave that 20% as is. So right now our wants are at 30%, which is $900. So we're going to cut that in half. We're going to now put it to $450 for wants for the month and then put the additional $450 towards our needs because we're going to need some groceries. We're going to need all these other things. So we want to switch that over. So now we have 65% going towards our needs. We have 15% going towards our wants, and then remaining 20% is going towards our savings. So you see how that works out. You're going to have to switch some things around. 65% is a lot. That's why it's really important to keep that savings at 20% because especially this year, how everything has been happening, anything can be snatched from you without even any notice. So you want to build up that savings drastically. And if your expenses are at 65%, you're going to need a lot of savings just in case something were to happen to cover that 65%. So ideally, you'll want to flip this entirely around and have 65% going towards your savings and your investments. And yes, I said 65% to go towards your savings and your investments, and then 25% going towards your needs, 10% towards your wants. That is the ideal budget that you can definitely make it towards. Right now, I'm at that 30% range when it comes to needs, and I'm trying to get that drop down to in the 20s because that's just been a goal of mine for quite some time. I've just been moving things around, trying to adjust certain expenses and my lifestyle. So yeah, I think I'm on my way. But I just want to let you guys know it's definitely possible. And per usual, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe below. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.